Your phone dings. You know that tone. It is a message in your co-parenting app. Your heart is in your throat, you're hyperventilating, and your stomach is tied in knots. You're pulling your hair out because you just want them to leave you alone. You just want them to leave you alone. And what you're doing, though, isn't working. So you start looking for answers. And what you'll find is that there's a lot of information out there about the gray rock technique. But did you know that the gray rock technique could actually make your situation worse if you share children with your ex-partner? So, which strategy is going to be best for you? The gray rock technique or the speckled rock technique? So, what is the gray rock technique that we're talking about here? So, this is basically when you are as exciting as a gray rock. So, you're not. So, you are answering with yes or no's, or maybe you're not answering at all. And the goal is to take out any sort of emotion at all so that you're boring and so they don't try and get more supply from you. Sounds great. However, this is really good only if your goal is no contact in the future. So you're moving towards no contact. But what if you share children with your ex-partner and you are expected to co-parent with them on a daily basis? You can't go no contact, at least for a long time, depending on the age of your child. So what is the speckled rock technique that is going to be actually more helpful and beneficial to you? So the speckled rock technique is when we're going to just speckle in some pleasantries, some niceties, some thank yous, pleases, hope you have a great weekend. So we're just going to speckle those in. We're still only going to answer what's necessary. So we may not answer if it doesn't require a response, but we are going to add a little bit more fluff so that it looks like you are a cooperative co-parent. So this is really, really important. If you are headed back to court, or there is a possibility that you're headed back into family court with your narcissistic abusive ex, because the court wants to see that you are doing your darndest to be a good co-parent. And always, always that you're putting your child's best interest first. So this is why this is so important. So if you answer just a question, no, and nothing else, it doesn't look like you're willing to communicate and collaborate with your ex-partner. So then it's more a benefit to you to use a speckled rock technique. So here's an example. So you get the dreaded message in your co-parenting app that says, hey, can we switch the next 2 weekends with the kids? Gray rock, no, all done. However, there's so much context there that you might want to spout out like, okay, so I know in the schedule that my children don't have school on Friday or Monday. And so my ex-partner wants to have that extra time with them that I actually want because it's on my weekend. And not to mention that a couple months ago, when you asked to switch because there was a family emergency, someone had a medical emergency in your family and you needed like childcare, they said no. And then they went to like a concert or on a date or something like that. So there's a lot behind just this answer. But if you just say no, that doesn't look good. If you share all of that, no, that doesn't look good. It looks like you're a crazy person. So what might you say instead in your message? So it would be, I received your request. I look forward to the day that we can co-parent collaboratively. Unfortunately, we are currently not in that position. I plan to stick to the court order as it is written. Thank you. All done. So there's a lot of pieces to that. So it is not just a no, there's information in there. You're not given too much information. And then you're showing the judge, hey, I respect you and I'm going to stick to this court order. So there you have it. Now you can make the decision of whether gray rock will fit your situation or speckled rock will fit your situation. So if this was helpful, if you can hit the like and subscribe button, then I have more of an opportunity to support you. And I hope that you can communicate more positively in the future.